Wie sind Ihre Gefühle gerade?
Also, ich bin so ruhig und glücklich.
Haben Sie immer gewusst, dass es so ausgeht oder haben Sie gezittert?
Nee, ich habe schon gewusst, weil wir haben es anders geschaut. Wir haben nicht das Ganze hin und her, Polls und sowas geschaut.
No, not very much. I mean, I've been through many election cycles, and I know what it's like to feel the emotions of a winner, and I know what it's like to come out on the losing end. I'm disappointed, but I think there's a lot of good that the Republican Party can take from this election as well.
I'm a fan of Mitt Romney for this election cycle, and but you know what? It's the election's over, and we're all going to get on with it, and we're just ready to move the nation forward.
Has won the right one, the right candidate.
I'm extremely happy. It was a very, very close race, and without a doubt, the right candidate won. Without a doubt, the correct candidate won.
Well, I think that the American people have spoken. It was a very intense campaign with both sides. The crucial issues were discussed, they were aired, and now the American people come together. How Obama will go on for the next 4 years, of course, we have hopes for the future, and we will see.
How do you feel? Are you glad?
More than glad. I'm excited about what's happened tonight that can help bring America together. That was, for me, something that I was hoping would happen. But now to see it really happen, the emotions I have, I'll probably feel more after I've had some sleep.
I think we should respect the judgment of the American people for what it is. It's not the hurricane. The people have spoken, and that's what matters.
Why do you think it's the right candidate?
Because he is a candidate who doesn't consider 47% of the people freeloaders. He's a candidate who is trying to bring the country back from what the Republicans took us into. He's a candidate that sees the future and sees the fact that the country needs to be in the correct direction to bring us out of this mess that we've been placed into. Mitt Romney didn't understand that.
Are you disappointed?
No, actually not. So the process in the United States is about choice, and it's about responsibility to vote. And once you've done that, you just hope that your candidate wins. And when they don't, you get on and you move on to the next race.
But no, I'm not disappointed in Mitt Romney. I think he did a fantastic job. I'm proud to have been his supporter, and if he ever decides to do anything again in public life, I'll be happy to help Mr. Governor Romney again.
Was haben Sie in den letzten Tagen? Wie ist es bei Ihnen gelaufen? Was haben Sie gemacht?
Also ich bin der Chair vom Democrats Abroad Zürich und ich bin seit letztes Jahr dran, Amerikaner zu registrieren, egal was für eine Partei, zu registrieren, zum Abstimmen, Hilfe zu geben, wenn ihr irgendeine Fragen gehabt hätte oder so. Also Anlässe zu veranstalten, verschiedene Sachen. Also von T-Shirts designen, also alles. Also, ja.
What are you doing here exactly?
I'm the Zürich area chair for Republicans Abroad International. I help Republican voters to register, to participate in the election, to keep informed, and to stay involved in America's democracy.
How did you live the last 2 weeks, the last 2 months?
Well, they were very intense. Particularly, we were very active in the office of registering American citizens so they would have the opportunity to vote. This took up a lot of our activities, and it's important that Americans living abroad have the opportunity to have a voice in our electoral process.
Where do you come from exactly?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised in Detroit, and living the past half of my life in Atlanta, Georgia.
But you work here in Switzerland?
I do. I moved here recently from Houston, Texas, and so I'm a Texan girl transplanted in Switzerland now.
Ich bin in Portland, Oregon aufgewachsen. Meine Familie sind Ureinwohner von Texas und mein Vater kommt aus New Orleans.
Right outside of Washington, D.C. I spent my first 17 years there, and I went to school in North Carolina and lived in California and Florida, so I have a good feel of the whole country.
So please tell me, why did you choose Switzerland?
Switzerland chose me. An excellent opportunity presented itself, and I accepted, and I'm here.
Your family came with you?
My wife is with me, absolutely.
You like Switzerland?
I love it. I love it. It's a very nice place. I'm enjoying it completely.
Do you like it staying here?
I absolutely love it. I had no dreams of being here. It was quite a surprise to me, and I think that's the best way to take something like this in. You have no expectations, and it has been phenomenal. I'm thrilled to be here. It's exciting.
Ich bin seit 23 Jahren hier zu Hause in der Schweiz.
And it's different. It isn't just a red, blue state like you see on there. The emotions, the culture, the mentality is kind of like Europe. It's really divided. And to see it all come together today and for Obama to try to begin to reunite the country, I'm just ecstatic. I can't explain it to you.
What do you expect for the next 4 years? What's his biggest challenge?
Well, there's a lot of challenges, obviously, in the United States. I think the economics are our biggest challenge. I'm not sure necessarily that the vote always goes towards what's the best president for the issue. It's really a lot about who's the best inspirational leader. And I think Barack Obama was actually very inspirational during this election cycle, and I think that's what people voted for. They want to believe in something, and so it's not necessarily a rational vote, it's an emotional vote, and that's okay.
I think he has a lot of challenges to face. What's the biggest ones maybe today might not be the biggest ones tomorrow. Certainly the health care is a challenge, but he certainly started to address that the Congress comes together, the financial crisis.
What do we expect from the old and the new president?
We expect more of the same, to continue to bring us out of this economic problem that we have and to continue to move us forward. That's what I'm expecting.
And now he has his time again to go further and try to unite the country. White, black, Hispanic, Oriental, it's still one country, and we need to work together. He had a difficult time doing that after 2010, but this time, with another mandate and another 4 years, he can really proceed further in what he had already started.
Well, there's absolute optimism, but there's realism as well. It's a tough road to hoe, and I think President Obama's speech tonight was actually right on the mark in terms of this is not going to be easy. We've got tough challenges, but we're up for the challenge, and we're going to do it together. We're going to do it unified, and that's the only way we can do this together.
Wie geht es jetzt weiter bei Ihnen? Gibt es noch Nacharbeit oder ist jetzt erstmal...
Also ich mache zuerst eine Pause, ungefähr ein Jahr. Ich bin eigentlich vom Beruf Sängerin und Gesangslehrerin. Deshalb habe ich leider weniger Zeit gehabt, das zu ausüben. Ich möchte mindestens ein Jahr wieder auf meinen alten Beruf zurückkehren.
Well, I've got to, either go directly to the office and get to work, or maybe take a short nap and then go to the office. I have to see.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.